18 Warrington Wolves 24 in a game that the Wire will look back on and think, well, there was not an awful lot to take from that, really. It wasn't a classic performance from either side, very gritty, a lot of errors. Wasn't good, was it? Let's be crystal clear. But a massive improvement from Hull FC, it must be said. Brilliant start from the Warrington Wolves, great try from Toby King. Matt Duffy, very jinky run on the left-hand side. In you go, Toby, have a try. Then, of course, Adam Holroyd goes for 10. And at that point, you're thinking, right, come on, Hull FC. Hull FC had Warrington penned down so many times, bombed so many chances. I mean, the Briscoe one comes to mind, the Lewis Martin one where it went for his hands. There was plenty of chances in this game for Hull FC that they didn't quite execute. Had they done so, it'd have been interesting. But I think you've got to give credit to the Warrington Wolves defence. Their defensive line, it really did remain true throughout the game. They scrambled at times really well as well, Warrington. It's a different defensive effort in 2024 for Sam Burgess's men. There's no doubt about that. And what will really upset Hull FC was that Warrington, of course, rather than conceding during that 10-minute spell that Holroyd was off the field, they went further ahead. And it was a wonderful drive. Fantastic stuff between Duffy and Williams. The interchange, outstanding ball out the back door. Have a little bit of that, Matt. Off he goes again. Jinking run, goes past a couple of players, and Warrington are 12-0 up at half-time. Maybe fortuitously up 12-0 at half-time. I always felt that they would come back into it, Hull FC. Warrington tried a Lee Harvey Oswald triangular crossfire twice in the game, and on two occasions it never came off. Both intercepted. Not good enough. They need to work on the marksmanship there. Quite frankly, unbelievable. JFK safe, innit? Anyway, let's get into this one, right? So, yeah, Balmforth, outstanding stuff from him. Saw the opportunity to get the interception. Did really well. Good pace shown by the young man as well. Now it's 12 points to 6, and they're right back in it. And I think then really fortunate Warrington, because like I say, at that point for me, it was in the grind. And it got to 12 all. I think Hull FC could have gone on and kicked on. I think the next goal from Danny Walker was crucial, absolutely crucial. You know, Williams on one knee, passes it to Max Wood. How good a run was that by Max Wood, by the way? This is a man that is really fighting for a contract for 2025 at the Warrington Wolves. And I have to say, I'm very, very impressed by the young man. I thought the run from Wood for the Walker try, very, very nice. And of course, that led to the Ashworth injury, didn't it? Hopefully, Jack Ashworth is okay. I thought Ashworth had a really, really good game for FC, as did Erman SASA once more. What a unit SASA is. 21 tackles in day, 131 metres made from 18 carries, 6 tackleables, 6 offloads. Again, unplayable. What a player this lad is. I mean, whoever bought him, they just need to be patted on the back. It's as simple as that. I mean, the difference between him and Franklin Pelly is just unbelievable. This guy is a monster, an absolute monster. And Hull FC, I think, will have a bit of a job on actually at the end of his contract to keep him, because he is that good. He's almost in the Tom Amone we basked about Tom Amone at Lee, haven't we, all through the last couple of years in terms of his destructive power. And Herman SASA is showing that as well. Good engine on him as well for such a big lad. Really big engine. Balmthorpe, we've already spoke about a try, an assist. You know, had a real solid game once again. Did Denis Balmthorpe. Moy doesn't let anybody down. Truman again. There's a lot to be happy about here from Hull FC's perspective. And of course, then it's 18-6 and back from Hull FC. Nicely taken try. Balmthorpe, lovely little grubber kick in. In goes Liam Sutcliffe. Did well to ground that one. It's now 18 points to 12. And it's game on. And then back again come Hull FC to make it 18 all. A very, very easy try. I've seen a couple of these actually this weekend. The scrum play, the setup play. And what I would bring your attention to, go back and look at the try. It will be one of the tries of the week. Look at the lines from Fash and from Tumavara. Superb lines. That's what made that try. I mean, outstanding right through the line. So first it was Fash, then it was Tumavara. That created the space on the outside, and Briscoe goes in for an easy score. I personally was basking in the glory of that Hull FC try. You know, for the purist out there who knows what they're looking at, go and have a look at it. The Fash line, the Tumavari line, outstanding for 18 points apiece. And then it really is game on. It was about who was going to blink first. And, you know, Warrington, you know, got the opportunity to, I think it was about 76 minutes, you know, and an error again by Hull FC. And, yeah, they're going to go for the drop goal. Wasn't executed well. Good charge down. Got to be given credit there for Hull FC. And then it comes to Duffy. And then it's about eyes up rugby league, playing what you see, a bit of flair, a bit of quality. And that's what Duffy gave us. Out he goes to the left-hand side. Sees Tumarari there. You know, only just come back from injury. Goes on his outside. Thank you very much indeed. Superb try from Matt Duffy. Warrington, like Wigan last week and like Hull KR last week, they weren't classics last week. You know, Wigan 10-8 at Castleford. You know, they grind out a result. And Warrington again here, they've ground out a result very similarly to KR and Wigan last week. So there's a lot to be happy about for your Warrington Wolf fans. You might not like what you saw on the field. There was glimpses of quality. There was great defensive efforts from Warrington, but it wasn't, let's be fair, grand final form. It was miles away from that. We haven't seen any real form like that since the St. Helens game in the Challenge Cup. But the bottom line is they got the job done. They got over the line. If they didn't get over the line in this, it was, you know, they were potentially getting dragged into that top 6 battle. At the moment, this win just cements them again in the top 6. They've got to keep moving really difficult July on the horizon for Warrington after the international break. They've got Huddersfield, they've got Wigan, they've got Leeds, they've got St Helens. That is a very, very tough July. Warrington need to perform better in July than they have done in June. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. As for Hull FC, well, you know, they'll be feeling a bit more chipper. There's no doubt, and rightly so. I think, you know, they've had a really torrid season. Big, big raps to Simon Griggs. I think what he's done there is outstanding. He talks a really sensible game, both pre and post-match, and I'm really pleased for him. You know, some real solid efforts from them, and well done to them. Next up for them is going to be Salford away. Then it's KR at home, Wigan at home before Catalan away. So a very difficult fixture list as well for Hull FC. They don't expect to be in the top six. Let's be crystal clear about that. But what we're starting to see maybe is the building of what's to come in the future for Hull FC. Right, who am I giving the 3-2-1 to? Well, the 3 points are going to go to Josh Fewlis, and that might surprise many. But again, go back and watch it. His defensive efforts, his reads, his running from deep to take pressure off the Warrington line. Again, these are moments that win your games. I genuinely believe that if Josh Fewlis was not playing for Warrington on Saturday, they lose that game. That is the importance of the parts of the match that he was in. He was outstanding. So Josh Fewlis, he gets the 3 points. The 2 points I'm going to give to the returning George Williams. I thought George Williams as well, you know, what he did really well and really effectively. I'm going to give 2 points to George. And the 1 point, I mean, this was a real toss-up. SASA, Balmforth or Dufty. It's hard to look past Dufty. 2 tries, 1 assist. That basically is the game, and it's crucial scores from Matt Dufty in this game. Without him, Warrington again probably don't win this game. Do you agree with that? Would you have put Balmforth for SASA in the top 3? I don't know, you tell me, but that's where I'm going for this one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Big win this one for Warrington. They needed it. A bit of confidence going into the international break before they come back to play Huddersfield. And as Hull FC, lots to be happy about. They're getting stronger. Hull FC 18, Warrington Wolves 24. That's been In the Sheds. Bye for now.